How are you, my friends? Welcome to Monday Manifestation, a guided meditation. Tell me if you could hear me because I put my do not disturb button on. That way the phone didn't ring and interrupt our manifesting. How are you? We are on episode 12. And today we are focusing on entering the consciousness, allowing consciousness, receiving consciousness, and mostly opening it up. So we're opening up our consciousness. That's what we're doing today. How are you today? Hey. Let's make sure everything's going good here, all the little settings. Okay. So that's what we're doing today. We're opening up our consciousness, our awareness to receive. It's all very clear. It's there in the universe, and we are opening ourselves up to receiving it because I want to live a very prosperous life where I attain all of my goals and my manifestations, desires, goals. These are all the things that we want to have come to fruition in our life. Well, at least for me, that is. I mean, I have visions of like when I'm older and I look back and I say to myself, dang, that was fun. Because I want to have all the things that I want. So in a minute, we're going to focus on, there's a hair there and I'm just going to ignore it. We're going to focus on what it is that we want and then receiving it, actually receiving it. Hello, everybody. Okay, but don't do it while you're driving, John. Hey, guys. Thanks. Okay. So thanks for checking in. I love when you guys are here on Monday. Anderson, hi, thank you, I appreciate you. Kazoo. Jesus says, ask and you shall receive. That's wonderful. That touches my heart. Because my mom always taught me that. And my mom's in the other room. She's literally in that room over there watching TV. Hey, everybody. So thanks. Jesus. Jesus. Hello. Tanya, how are you? Of course I'll say hi. You guys don't have to ask me to say hi. But we do have to concentrate on manifesting, though. We really, really do. Because it's nice to say hi, and it makes me feel so good. Like later I'll be like, oh. And yeah, I like to reflect and look back. So on our lives, I want to be able to look back and say, well, this is what we did. This is what we have. I just heard a text ding go off, but mine's on Do Not Disturb, and I don't have any other phone that has that. You're from Mexico. Nice to meet you, Tanya. Thank you. Greetings. So you could open up your arms and you could receive what it is that you want. Make sure you're very clear on what it is that you want, because manifestation is powerful. You will receive what it is that you're asking. So you hand out, see, most people are giving, which is receiving in essence, because when you stick your hands out, you give, but then your hands are still out and then you receive. See, that's, hey guys, I'm still reading your comments. Hi, Sandra, how are you? So lovely to see you here today, dear. Thank you. I'm going to read your guys' comments too, because this is a group effort today, but we're going to get to the meat of the bones, which is opening yourself, opening your mind, opening your consciousness. Kazoo, manifesting is witchcraft. Okay, I don't agree with you, but that's okay. I'll read your opinion here. Respectfully, I say this is out of love. Don't let your flesh deceive you into letting demons in. Okay. Okay, this is perfect because I've seen these kind of comments in other people who are enlightened, like as thyself. And I only walk the good red road and I'm in the light. And I believe in a higher power. And to me, I call that God. And I do believe in Jesus. Although it's not like the end all for me. Like Jesus was a person who sacrificed his life to teach us things. But there is a higher power, which is the universe and Mother Nature. So once you get in touch with being outdoors, then you will be balanced and you won't feel threatened or scared or opening your mind to manifesting. And actually it goes into deserving and it goes into receiving. Okay, so I hope that helps. I don't get into politics, but thank you so much for asking. Hi, Anthony, how are you? Hi, dear. I stay away from the zone because otherwise it's just gonna go into a direction that I don't want it to go. And I don't mind the conversation right here. Anybody that wants to comment, please go right ahead. And thank you for asking. Bunga, I'm an alcoholic and you look so hot. Thanks for saying that. I am sorry you're an alcoholic. If whatever it is that you want, like if you don't want to be an alcoholic, you may manifest not being an alcoholic, like on Monday manifestation. Because what we do here is we put our mind where we want to be. Where do you want to be? And we're like kids in the playground, you know, we're just literally playing with each other and saying, listen, this is what I could do. This is what I'm going to do. Like right now, because we are taking ourselves seriously by gathering together and by manifesting our dreams. And excuse me, it's when you talk, it's kind of hard to keep going without something. Okay, so the whole thing is you want to open your mind, and you could also open your body at the same time. And that I do that through stretchercise. So I like to do them both. Like when I'm thinking, okay, what am I going to do for Monday manifestation? And I'm like, I take my little notes, send them to my text, and then I copy and paste the title. And this is our 12th one. So that seems about 3 months, 4 weeks times 3, 12. Look at your hearts, thank you. So yeah, the opening up of the arms and putting them into positions that help your posture. And do that at your own risk. You don't have to copy anything I do or do anything that I do. As a matter of fact, please don't. But do what it is that you do, which is hopefully exercise or stretch. That would be really good. That's good for you. So if you put yourself in positions and you're already in the right frame of mind, because you've been thinking about it, because I'm the producer of this and the person, so I have to like not only write a script, which isn't really a script, it's just like, oh, it's almost 555. It was 444 when I started getting ready, when I sat down on my vanity. Very nice. So you open yourself up and you receive the gifts, the universal blessings. I gotta stand at an angle because otherwise my arms are chopped off. So you put them in front of you, and this helps your posture, and then you lift up. You can even look up and like stretch your spine. It feels so damn good. See? And so you're like gaining like physical activity. Like you killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I don't even like that expression. But it says it all. You basically accomplished a lot, like all at once. So it's 555. So you accomplish a lot by focusing on something that you like. That's important because you will achieve and receive that way. And also by opening up. One more sip of water here. A good one is like standing or sitting and putting your arms out with your hands up. Oh my God, that so reminds me. I was in the beauty supply store today, and this girl, I don't know, she was tripping, and I'm like, she was also buying like products, and I'm like, she was hanging out a while, and then eventually she goes, do you have $1? Or no, I think it was more like, yo, do you got $1? And I'm like, as a matter of fact, I do. I'm like, it started with 5 and now it's down to 2 because I've given them away. So she asked the right person, and I was the only other person there to ask. So she manifested that $1. I figured it out, because then she hung out for a while longer, and I kept turning my back to her because I was waiting for the sales lady to come back and answer some questions again. And so I'm like, okay, I don't got no more dollars for you, but I didn't mind giving the $1. Always do things that you're not going to regret. That's also very important. That helps you set your intention, because you could like play it out in your head and be like, so if I did this, like, what would the repercussions be, you know? Like, I guess when you have a father who teaches you to not ever do anything that you're going to regret, you pretty much learn to play things out. It's good to think things out, think them out. That's actually very, very good. I love stretchercise. There's a little lamp there. That's why I'm going slow, but I'm in a very slow, steady mood. And so, like, you can't do these while you're driving or at your desk or doing the dishes or taking a shower or helping somebody. You can't do these unless you're helping them with them, you know. Helicopter, I call this the helicopter. So our mind is still there on the manifestation, because what we do here is we're creating a container, and inside it is our dreams, our goals. Like, you have your own container, and I have mine, and all my dreams and goals are going in there. It's kind of like a medicine shield. So you put all of them in to the bucket or the case, whatever shape your wheel is. It's usually round, but some people think different. So I don't want to leave anybody out. It's by tapping into it, you're manifesting it by literally, like, just by thinking about it. Thoughts are very powerful. So when you think about something, it always happens. You notice that? And so this is a chance and the good time to put your mind there, because you have like a support system. You have like a lot of good people. I know my friends, fans, followers, audience, all of you, I know that you're all good people, and I sense that. To me, a bad person would have to do something really bad, like kill somebody. To me, that's a bad person. So, but I'm a forgiving person too. So, like, I'm very open-minded, and I don't pass judgment on anybody, and I don't want anyone to do that each other. And that's what's actually so harmonious about this group here on YouTube. And sometimes I'll repost this, clips of it, to TikTok. Have I done that yet? I don't know if I've done it from YouTube. I used to do it from Facebook onto YouTube all the time. So anyway, what I'm manifesting today, because I know you want to know. And it's interesting because I don't even know, literally, so it's perfect. Yeah, that's my story, and I'm still manifesting. Like, I'm standing here and I'm allowing, and because, see, if your mind will divert, and as long as you bring it back, because time is tricky in the way where if you tell yourself, you know, I'm going to make an appointment with myself. I'm going to go from noon till 1:30 p.m. where that's all I do is manifest. Because most people do it for just like a minute, and it works too, but it's magical, so it does work, but it doesn't work as good. I'm living proof that if you actually join in on Monday Manifestation, like I'm doing, that really awesome things happen. Like I'm super lucky, and I'm successful, and people that I've done business in the past, like call me because they want to do business again. You know, I have a great life. So, what are you manifesting? Please put it in the comments. You don't have to. You can just keep it to yourself, because some people believe there's more power in that. But I also believe that there's a time and a place for everything. And so if you feel a desire to share, then please do, because I would love it. And I'm going to catch up on a couple comments while you guys are manifesting. I see you, Sandra Morris. How are you? Hi, Cynics XXM. Bye. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. Paul, good idea. Thank you. I'm glad something resonated with you. Yeah, it is good. It is good to get together. Yeah. William, hola, hermosa. And then another politics comment, which I'm going to stay away from. I hope you understand. More, okay. Hello, Harry. How are you? What are you manifesting today on this Monday manifestation? Paul, how are you? And Michael, what's my manifest dream? Oh, okay. Okay, we'll think about it just for a second, because I don't really know what it is, and I'm just letting it in, whatever it is. So, but if you want to define it a little more, I do need to be in California so I could get my mom better health care for her senior years. And so that's my manifestation. And I want it to be somewhere that I love and that I feel good at. There. So thanks for asking. Okay. Okay, no X-rated comments, only PG comments, please, because this is all like serious here. Hi, David. How are you? Nice to see you. Okay, I don't mind you guys talking amongst each other. It doesn't matter to me, which I like actually, so that's okay. It's another politic thing, so I'm not going to repeat it. Thank you. You like the fit. Thank you. My bohemian genie pants. They're very genie today because our wishes are coming true. Thank you for saying, Hugh. Hugh the choo-choo. You're joining this cult? Thanks. You could call it a cult. It's okay. To me, it's a container. I think they're sort of the same. And it's a container where people can, like, people that we all know each other, right? Because we're getting to know each other more. And we can, like, come by and, like, gather. And then also have our, like, think about the things. Because I'm not thinking about anything that you want at all. Like, I'm not thinking about you. I care about you, and I'm glad we're all here. I'm thinking about right now in this Monday manifestation, I'm thinking about what I'm doing. You know? Like, what am I doing? It's good. It's good to take a look at what we're doing. Perfect. They are taking all your best videos off Facebook. Oh, thanks for saying that, Perfect Cell 33. I like all these numbers. We've had some 4s and some 3s. I'm digging the vibe. So what do you mean they're taking them out? Yeah, well, Facebook got rid of a lot of live. But what's happening is, I don't know if you know this, and thanks for asking, but briefly, I have a hacker who took over my page on Facebook, and anything you see since March 31st was not posted by me. And they're reposting my videos. And I haven't looked in a few days, but that's what they're doing. So, but the good news is I'm leaving comments and saying, hey, Corin's over here actually. Facebook page was hacked. So anyway, anyone who wants to know, thanks for saying. But yeah, they took down a lot of live videos. And they made an announcement that if you want to save anything, to go ahead, but I couldn't because they took it. So I couldn't do anything. All I could do is comment. Thanks for asking. What else is it like that you want to do? Like, it doesn't have to be career. It doesn't have to be, you shouldn't, like, if you feel like you're forcing a manifestation, then that's not for you. It's like anything forced, like when salespeople try to force you, that's like, you already know how much you're going to pay for something, and then someone's like forcing their opinion. I'm talking mainly in realty. You know, I meet a lot of realtors. So it's like, I'm just like, I gotta go. I'm always nice though. I'm like, okay, I like to teach, so I'll usually be like, oh really? So what is it about that makes it like that? And then like just see what they've got to say back. And then always like salute. So I'll always say, we're not a match. I'm gonna go find a realtor. See you later. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. Anyway, yeah, so no, I do that for a living. I'm a real estate investor, so I'm always talking to people that have houses, basically. Like it's a lifestyle. Like, hey, tell me about that house. I have a few questions. Because I'm always looking for the perfect house. So that's actually my manifestation too. Like, that is the manifestation. You know, I've manifested several. And I always know when it's time to go and get the other one. I always do know. And they're all based on decisions. They're based on like budget and like where does it make more sense? And so then you have to like filter, but you also sift. Baby, mama's here. So you sift through information that people are giving you because they're not always telling the truth. I'm like a 609. It's a very round number. Hi, baby. Come here. You want to be in the video? And so you're just putting your mind there. That's actually the first step to manifesting, and that's opening your consciousness, because a lot of people, they think they understand the brain, and like even I don't. Like I only understand like probably 1/52,000th of a trillionth of what the brain can actually do. But we all have, based on, you know, what we've learned, we have our version of like what the brain does. So it's like, but those that we limit ourselves. And the minute you actually put yourself, I've been teaching this for years now, and it's working because it's gaining attention and more people are manifesting their dreams. And it's very calming and loving and accepting. So all you're doing is sharing it with a friend. Like you don't even have to tell them what it is. Like you don't lose power from gathering. Actually, there's more power in two or more. You know, especially when you guys are manifesting your goals. Yeah, I've always realized that. I like how you guys are putting the little hearts. Yeah, there's more power in two or more. That's why I find it's important to get together with your friends and your loved ones, because whoever that is, like whoever you're close to, because it gives you energy. It gives you a certain type of energy that you can't generate by yourself at home. No matter how many people try to invent something that replaces your friend, it's kind of hard. So I recommend having friends, and I recommend being friendly. Like, so I recommend getting together with people on a, I've always been very social, and so that's the only way I've been able to like do anything that I did in my careers, is by being social. It's just a part of who I am. But I'm also a homebody. I'm a homebody too, but I do force myself to go out sometimes. And I highly recommend, but only people that you know. Like I don't go behind closed doors or even in a car ever. Like I see videos of people having car dates, like they met and then now they're dining somewhere and then back in the car, and I'm like, ew, what are you doing in the car in the first place? That's like a form of manifestation. You're manifesting bad things to happen because you're taking chances. So anyway, when I meet people, it's in public places where you're supposed to meet people. So, but I don't manifest personal stuff at all. Like, I don't have any kind of plan. I'm just like, unless there's somebody that I'm very interested in, and then I'm like, okay, I'll start to plan, and if it doesn't work, then move on, right? But as far as like, so I don't manifest people because like, I don't manifest like a lover or a husband. The only thing I do is I open my mind to it. So anyone who's manifesting personal, that's what I have to teach, and that's what I want to like express, is opening your mind to it happening, okay? That's all you have to do. It's as simple as that. It's the same with career too. You open your mind to, or whatever it is, like if you want to manifest money and you just think about money and you get it. But you have to put your hands out and you have to receive. That's my opinion. Now you don't have to, but if you try it, but you don't do it while you're driving or right, like you have to manifest your space before you do anything. So you have to create a space. It's like the first thing I always teach. And there's so many people coming in here, like coming and leaving, and thanks to the people who are watching, thank you. And everyone who's been here or coming back to see this. I'm gonna catch up in the comments in a minute. As long as you're creating space, which is the space around you, around your body, and make sure that nobody can like get in or walk through. And if they can, that you feel safe with them. Because you shouldn't be behind closed doors with anybody you don't feel safe with anyway. So I'm just saying, but you should be by yourself while you're manifesting, because it has nothing to do with, oh, their energy is going to ruin it, or no, like, it's not about that. Not when you're strong and you know that you're manifesting your dreams. You don't have fears like that anyone could ruin it, or anyone could like have like thoughts that will hurt you. No. Once you become a master manifester, you are completely confident. Warrior goddess, babe. Warrior goddess. You know? And you know you're deserving and strong and confident and happy and Just everything. So you know that you're getting whatever it is you want, you know you're getting it. You know? So there you have that. What did I match? Catchy title, like the word. Thanks, Hugh. Hi, Michael. Another Michael. How are you? Porch Swing Tunes. I like your guys' names. We're good here. Anybody who wants to join in, go ahead, man. I'm like set with your guys' energy. Wow. Tyrone, how are you? Oh my God, it's like the explosion. Like, this guy is so cool. Tyrone, you are listening attentively and I am learning a lot. Great job. Keep it up. Thanks, babe. Oh, you have a sunflower. Oh, no, it's, a subscriber. Did you resubscribe? Thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube members group, Tyrone. You're such a good friend. Thank you. And thanks for your compliments. Hugs. Uh-oh, a message was held for review. Avocado, say hi. Hi, I have an avocado. I just bought one. I always buy usually one too. So I like your name, and I even got chips. I like to heat them up in the oven first. That sounds like a good snack. I don't even feel like meat or anything because I had steak the other night. Okay. Aldrian, you know you could charge them, right? Someone's account is a crime. Aldrian, sorry. Hi, how are you? I haven't seen you since the last time. Okay, yeah, the hackers on Facebook, yeah, I could charge them, yeah. I've taken it far. I'm basically in the middle of it. Or no, I'm actually, I would say 3/4 out the gate. I'm coming on the finish line. Okay. And then Aldrian wrote, do you guys know if your girlfriend broke into your cell phone to snoop, that's hacking, that's a crime, you could put her in jail? Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's true. Are you manifesting like the type that you don't have to check their phone though? Okay, so Hugh, that happens a lot from what I hear. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not going through anybody's phone. I don't care what they do, literally. I don't want to know about it. And, cool, huh? It's good to be like independent, you know? Cynics, just to inform the people here, you aren't safe online nowadays, so make sure you are pure at. I think he means be careful. Like, you're not safe, like, for people knowing where you're at or whatever. Like, just be careful. Like, don't tell people exactly where you're at. Okay. Nobody's safe, that's why you stay dangerous. I like that. My grandpa taught me that. He's like, if someone looks at you with an evil eye, you give them an evil eye back. I'm like, interesting. And it works, but not always. Like, don't quote me, because I don't even look at people because they try to start, it's like when two dogs look at each other and they start a fight. So I don't recommend, do not look at anybody actually. I don't look at anybody, and that's how I stay safe, unless they're in my face, and then I have to look once, just because it's not nice to not look at somebody. You don't want to start anything that's going to agitate somebody. You just want to be cool and like discharge yourself. You want to basically take off, like just go. You don't want any confrontation. There's no explanation due. And hey, you don't owe anybody anything. Nothing, not even a word, not a look. Just go. That's my 2 cents. All right. Hugh, I can't believe the housing prices now. I know, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Huh, that's why I want to sell and maybe not buy. I just like to say what's on my mind, because I do a little bit of the real estate commentary. let me get this hair out of my face for good. And it is a lot about like timing on buying and selling real estate. And ew, no, please don't say dirty words in this chat, because Satan is a dirty word to me, and this is pure light, so you got it wrong. It's maybe a fantasy of yours or something, but it doesn't pertain to this live video. So thank you for watching, and please just stay peaceful, because this group is really, really nice, and we're not about the dark, we're about the light, and we're about manifesting our dreams and knowing that things that we're going to do are happening. See, it's like you have to put it into the present. You can't put it into the future. It is happening. I am receiving. And it has to do with, basically, you have to put light up around your house. Like, if you're thinking about Satan, then you're thinking about Satan, but nobody else is. And so it's like, there's also a way to manifest that too. Because I feel like Satan could like take over if you allow him. It's basically dark energy, and there's none of that. I surround my house, my cars, my people, my life, my pets, and anybody who wants to be prayed for with all light and white energy. And actually only the universal light lives there, and it protects us, and it shines bright. It protects us from horror. And the more horror you watch, the more horrifying your life can become. And I don't like any horror at all. I just like calm, peaceful, successful. We're learning, and we're learning our emotions too. How to be kind and how to be caring. Yeah, definitely, definitely. You know that saying, if you can't say anything kind, don't say anything at all. And then there's another saying, there's 3 things to ask yourself when you want to say something before you say it. And the first one is it kind? And then the second one is it true? Is it true? And then the third one is it necessary? You know? Okay, so who we got? Paul, no friends or family left. Oh, honey. I was thinking of that the other day. Actually, I was sensing you. And thank you for sharing and opening yourself up. That's a very vulnerable place, because it's the most painful. Because I know that, because I'm practically in that position. No friends or family left. I practically am. Like, there's only a few people, literally. So, you know, anything could happen. And I sometimes think about that, like how sad that would be. Hold on a second, because I don't drop hairs, because my cat, she once had a hair in her mouth, and I had to, hold on. So Paul, are you manifesting wanting family and friends, you know? Or is that something that it's like comfortably numb to? And you don't have to answer, I'm just curious. I hope you're doing better though, Paul. Hi Ashley, how are you? Thank you. You guys made my entire day. I was only gonna come on for like, I don't know, like, because it was the sun. Actually, the more the sun goes down, the nicer the lighting looks, I think. I'm not sure, but thank you guys for being here. And what else? Please put in the comments if you've manifested anything in the past 12 these episodes. That helps me, and even though I'm going to keep going no matter what, I'm going to keep going no matter what, because this is my comfort zone. This is my safe space. I'm really blessed. Cynics, 3 stages of war: cyber attacks, bombardment, invasion. That's right. Yeah. That whole past thing with immigrants, that had a lot of those formulas in it. You're very right. Right. Because you added the cyber attacks, because those are real. I like how you're counseling me on that, because I was attacked by a Facebook hacker and I lost control over my page, Corin Virtual Coach on Facebook, and now the hacker is reposting, but he put a lot of gross posts that I couldn't control or take down, and I lost my ability to do anything on there. Like, so if I want to take the whole thing down, I can't, so they're violating my privacy and invading, like you said, 3 stages of war: bombardment, invasion. So thank you, cynics. That was nice. Paul, we have to keep going. I love that. See, your comment was perfect. And then we got a lot of beautiful crowns and a cute little like thing waving with a blue hand. Thank you, Varakayil. Promote. I like that. It sounds like promote. Hi, Chuck. How are you? Emil. Is that a person or a politician? I can't read it out loud because I don't read politics or really much talk about it at all, although I just indulged for 1 second, which is only normal, but I don't want to get into it. But is that a person? Like I might know that person? Emil, is that what you're asking? Good, Chuck. I'm doing great. Thank you. We're just here manifesting, and it turns into sometimes like a block party. And I love that. So, man, and you know, I don't know about the people on the playback. Maybe they don't watch the parts with the comments. That's why it's better to do them at the end, I think, because I don't want to lose their interest. And this time it was really fun. So thanks for asking. And who else? Somebody remembers me from high school. Wow. My mom, I think she's in a nap, and she went, huh. I don't know if you guys heard her there. She heard that comment, and she's like, huh. Wow. I really, the name looks really familiar, Emil. It really does. But I'll tell you what. Like, if you tell me what school it was or whatever, I would probably know more. Because I know which one it is, but I want to know if you do. Thanks for asking, too. That made my day, man. Chuck, thanks for your compliments. I feel really good. I feel good, Chuck. I took a little breather there. I had a neighbor named Chuck. I have to squat down. Tyrone, I have manifested the strong thought of optimistic manifestation. Oh, good. Thanks. Optimistic manifestation. Chuck likes that too. Look, it's all about spending time with yourself, which it's hard to do. A lot of people can't do that. They always have to have someone with them, which is okay. But it helps to spend time by yourself, because then you really get to know who you are. So those are my suggestions as far as mental manifestations and allowing, accepting, receiving the blessings. These are all the things that I wanted to say today. Opening your hands up to them, opening yourself up to them, and stretching too, stretchercising at the same time. That's what I'm doing. That way I can work on my posture, because I can't do this while I'm like driving. I can't get into these wonderful positions that make me feel like I'm alive again, you know, in the car. I can't do them in the car while I'm driving. I can't do them while I'm cleaning and cooking, you know. So I can't do them when I'm doing the laundry. Like I sometimes do though, like when I bend down, I'm like, I'm getting that towel. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work this body at the same time. I always have a balance. So I'm like, okay, da 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 da. Who's manifesting? What have you manifested? And liquid. And what are you manifesting in today's Monday manifestation? Or some of you here just for the party. I dance on TikTok, by the way. And so if you want to see at Corin Virtual Coach, I do dance like crazy sometimes. I have a lot of energy and I miss being out in clubs. That's where I manifested this personality. I went out every day for 40 years. Chuck, awesome, thank you. I think I keep reading that comment, but I like it. Thanks, Chuck. Cynics, who hacked you? I don't know. I think I do know they sent them to another publication. But the page is still there, and it's still viral. And it's even more successful. No, it isn't, no. But my membership group is huge. And anybody who's over there and is like, wait a minute, she promised us fresh content. I wonder what maybe they're putting pornography on, who knows what they're doing on my member group. Can we talk about that? And also they're putting other people's shit on my page, and I don't have any control over this since March 31st. That was the day I tried to log in and I was hacked. So I've already got the FBI involved. They have a report and they're looking for the hacker. They probably already know who it is. They probably already caught him. It's just, they're gonna have to order Meta to take it down, or I'm not sure. And I'm the one getting paid. So I don't even know their motive. But the views, they're not paying like they used to. See, first they ripped me off, then they let someone hack my page. It all happened in about a year and a half. But it was a good experience because I loved like my Facebook lives, but now I'm in love with my YouTube lives, like even more, because there's like a clean bunch of people here. It's become very refreshing. Like I love my friends here on YouTube. So Cynic says, I assume if they aren't caught, then they won't be for a while. Yeah, I mean, they could be in another country, you know. And you know what I do? Okay, you want to know how I manifest that whole scene? Okay, so some things are out of your control. Like once you like file a lawsuit, told the FBI, all that shit. At that point, it's out of your control. You were the victim in the first place, the person who was hacked, the hackee, me on Facebook. Okay, so the hacker, whatever's gonna happen, happens. It's all out of my control. It's not like I can go fly around Europe and try to find this hacker. Like, you know, it's out of my control. Some things are. And so for all the people who have control, even me, like I have a high conscientious type A personality, which is, but no, I also have the B though. The B, which is very aggressive, but the A is like calm. Charlene, blessed. Maven, cool. Blessed may be. I think that's also. How are you, Charlene? Thanks for being here. Well, okay, cynics, I like your personality. Like, if you want to go find the hacker, then by all means, literally, because some things are like, for instance, I know it's still in my control, okay? But I would rather pass it on to the higher power because it's a bit of a burden, you know? So instead of me like I'm doing what I have to as far as like filing the proper papers and stuff. So I'm doing my due diligence. But as far as manifesting the outcome, I can't because it's out of my control. I hope that makes sense, okay? I hope that makes sense. Like my higher power says, yeah, I hope they get caught. I hope they get put in jail. Like they stole my intellectual property and, you know, control over my entity. And so, yeah, like I hope they get caught, put in jail. But am I sitting there like thinking about it? No. No. Because I have to switch my energy over onto my happiness on YouTube, okay? So that's exactly what I do, and I've become really good at that. And I feel really happy and blessed with it. And you know what? You made me feel so good for discussing this. I feel like this is an interview, literally, because you seem very intelligent. Cynics. That would be an ethical cybersecurity specialist. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're for hire too, you know. Charlene, Facebook jail. YouTube is better, she said. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm so cool with that. So let's hold out our hands. I'm going to do my YouTube manifestation on that note. And you guys do your manifestation. So you can do it sitting, but only not when you're driving, not when you're showering, just when you created your own space and you're not doing anything except manifesting. Okay. And so you just hold your hands out and you just receive. So you're receiving the entire consciousness of the manifestation. Take a deep breath, hold it, and reach up and relax. Manifesting only goodness. Receiving love, receiving kindness, receiving the universal blessings, receiving the energy. So right now I'm doing stretchercise where I'm like rolling the motions. Nothing is jagged like from here to here to here. So that hurts your joints. So, but if you go slow into each movement, like flying, reaching, looking up and reaching, looking forward, looking down, looking to the side, putting your hands up like flying, put them like a zombie in front of you, put them on top, reaching, and that helps your back and your shoulders and your hips. Oh yeah, I've been doing it for a while. We've been like, how long we've been live for? Either that or my mom thought I'm over here talking to myself because she's answered me a few times. Thanks for talking amongst each other. All right. And so I've given several, like all the good parts are like in between the chat. But in the beginning of this video, if you want to watch the replay, I did get into basically the same stuff, which is opening yourself up to the possibilities of your dreams happening and then feeling them and receiving them. Feel what it's like to be in that situation. Okay, all right. I'm getting these good stretches in. I hate this chair, but I'm like, okay, right there would be fine. Happy autumn too. I'm so happy. It feels so cool. I actually wore a hoodie last night and it was super cozy. I posted it on my TikTok. So once you receive the blessings and you open yourself up and then you picture yourself. So you're receiving, you're feeling, and you're picturing it. You're picturing yourself having it and you're picturing yourself there. You have no idea how good this feels. Do not do what I'm doing. Like literally, that would be embarrassing if it happened on a live. But you shouldn't do exercises unless it's a flat chair with arms. And that's about it. I'm just reaching up and I'm just stretching forward and looking down. So I'm moving my body in slow therapeutic motions. That's what I'm doing. And I call it stretchercise. And so it's basically light stretching, yoga, all that. And then I added in manifestation. So I have something called stretchercise. It's a playlist on YouTube and Facebook. Although remember, if you're looking at my Facebook, I'm not the one posting anymore, just so you know. So I like to be very open and fair and honest about that. So literally I have subscribers over there and thank you. Like I got more subscribers and I think a lot of people, I don't know what, I'm hoping they're not showing them something because all I would do is go on there like this and we would chat. So I don't know how my subscriber group went up or what they're showing them because that many people joined. Yet, I'm not even showing up. Like, what are the, I would be, if anyone's from Facebook, from my member group, send me an email to lovingcorin@gmail.com. That's my email address. So go ahead and send me an email, get on my email list. I'll drop it in the comments on this video. And let me know, please, what you're getting from the Facebook member group. Because if there's like something being shown in there, like in pornographic nature, then I have to get more than the FBI involved, okay? Like, I have to get like the police, like immediately involved. You know what I mean? So like, how did my member group go up on Facebook when I'm not even there anymore and all they're doing is posting old videos of me? So I'm just curious, like, you know, if anybody knows, let me know. This is all a part of my manifestation because I need to be informed if anything illegal is taking place under my name. You know what I mean? So if there is a Facebook member currently, and remember, I don't have control over that page. I've been hacked. So if you're on my Facebook group and you're seeing something other than when I went on there, the archived, and spoke like this to the viewers, the friends. So if there's anything going on illegal, please let me know inside. Send me an email. I'm going to pin my email address. And also get on my list because I'd like to get to know you. Anybody that subscribes to my member group on YouTube, I have full control over this and YouTube, and I'm here for it. Like, I love having a group. It makes me feel great. Thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. And just remember to breathe. Breathe in the mana and hold your posture straight. That includes like shoulders back. And then raise the arms up. See, like I get to stretch my stomach too, and that makes me feel so much better. I grow a couple inches when I do this. That's why I do it so much, because our bodies shrink and when we're compressed on the couch and the chair or in the seat. And in this seat, you know, our spines are always compressed. And then when we stretch out, there's no better a feeling, okay? No better a feeling, okay? I think that's what life is all about, like stretchercise, literally. We're meditating, we're feeling, we're releasing, and we're receiving. We're releasing all the old patterns and the old beliefs that weren't working, and we're allowing and we're entering a portal, a fall autumn portal that brings new beginnings and fresh air and beautiful plants. It's always Mother Nature. I love you. I love Monday Manifestation. I'm here for it. I hope you show back up because you guys are it for me. And I'm here for questions too. So I'm going to put my email address, and anybody that has any kind of questions or wants to just be on my email list, please do. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here on YouTube. And like I said, I'm here for it. See you next week. Actually, I'll probably do a medicine card reading. I've been trying. As long as I'm here every Monday, I feel accomplished. I feel better. Do you? Let me know in the comments. Have a great day. Mwah.